of its unusual rarity, errors and market demand, making it worth far beyond its small face value of 10 cents. Today we will uncover its true history, design features, reasons behind its extraordinary value, and why experts say it can command a staggering market value of over $129.5 million in auctions and private sales. When you first hear about a 2014 D Liberty dime, your mind might think that it is just another ordinary coin struck at the Denver Mint and placed into circulation for everyday use. In fact, billions of dimes were struck that year, but what makes this coin different is not just its mint mark or design, it is the combination of special striking issues, rare minting errors, unusual die varieties, and an incredibly low survival of certain types that make the coin so valuable. Collectors are always searching for these special versions, and when they surface they immediately attract worldwide attention. Let us step back into history to understand the foundation of the dime itself. The dime, as we know it, is one of the longest-running denominations in the history of American coinage. Introduced in 1796, the dime has gone through several transformations in design, including the draped bust, the capped bust, the seated Liberty, the barbered dime, the Mercury dime, and the Roosevelt dime, which remains the current design since 1946. By the time the 2014 D Liberty dime was issued, it was already carrying decades of tradition and symbolism tied to the American economy, liberty, and strength. The 2014 D dime is part of the Roosevelt Dimes series, showing the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse side, honoring his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt was also chosen because of his work in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, which tied perfectly with the idea of a dime coin. The reverse side displays the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. These elements were designed to inspire hope and reflect the values of the United States. Now, while millions of Roosevelt dimes were struck in 2014 at both Philadelphia and Denver, the Denver Mint coins with the D Mint mark are where some of the rarest discoveries have been made. Most dimes are perfectly ordinary and only worth face value, but a handful of coins struck with special die errors or produced in incredibly sharp condition have commanded unbelievable prices among collectors. The coin market places the highest premium on coins that are in mint state condition, especially those graded MS-70, which is a perfect flawless coin, and this is where the story of the Liberty 2014 D dime becomes extraordinary. In 2014, a small batch of dimes struck at Denver were identified with unusual features. Some had double dies visible on the lettering and numbers, others showed off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and even mirror-like, proof-like surfaces.